Hello everyone, welcome to our new series of Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolutions. I am that YGO player. This is a series I really want to do over the Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship 2006 after losing a save file and just try to continue on. I just don't have the beings to do it. But you know what, we're going to play this one. This one's one of my favorites because it goes over all the Yu-Gi-Oh! Arcs from the TV series. So let's do this. So off screen, I'm kind of messed up and played this duel without recording. Not re-recording. It was an issue on the audio and stuff like that. So hopefully it's better now. So we're gonna go over it real fast. So when you do these duels, if you never played the game, again it goes over the ARC series while this robot is narrating it, loading Yu-Gi-Oh! Histories. The story of Yugioh begins at Duelist High School. Where Duel Monsters, the hottest card game in the world, was all the rage. I mean, it's all the rage at today's standards, how, the meta has been. Yugi was the best duelist around him. His friend Joey wanted desperately to learn how to duel as well. So our history of Yugioh starts with Yugi teaching the rules of Duel Monsters to Joey as their friends Taya and Tristan watch. Hey Joey, Earth to Joey, it's your turn. So yeah, he does like the word for word from the TV series if you ever watched it, which is kind of cool and a kind of bonus for me. Oh, isn't he cute when he's thinking? Hey Tristan, Yugi's here teaching me how to play Duel Monsters. Dueling Monsters? Duel Monsters, you nidrod. They've been at it for hours. Joey started to get a hang of the game, but Yugi's like an expert. That's a weird font how they put it, like where they put like an expert. It should be like at the beginning of the next line. Okay, Yugi, it's time to duel. So yeah, this game is really cool. I love it because what a stir info. The spins the tail. Greeting duelist. I am a part of the virtual game simulator. So it just tells you how to play the basic rules of the game. So it has the different standby phases. So first it's going to tell you how to summon. So it wants me to set this monster, the dragon drooling in the cave, and end my turn. If you hear me like a little kind of groggy, I'm still going over this. I think this flu, cold, or sinus infection I'm dealing with a little cough. So whenever I'm about to, I might have to hit mute so you don't have to hear me cough. So if you hear like a pause at some reason, that's probably why. You might have noticed that Joey attacked you and wound up hurting himself. Yeah, because the monster's defense is higher than attack. And also the other game is teach you how to play the game, which is kind of cool. But again, it's a very old game, so it's going to be a little bit outdated with the cards. So yeah, Master Duel is also a really good place to play too. And we're going to go battle. And since this card's on the field, all monsters on my side of the field gains 200 attack. So we just get some easy damages. So it looks like he just only set. So they're talking about how you tribute something with level 5 or 6, or 1 tributes level 7 or higher. Oh, it wants me to tribute that. That's so weird. I guess we just use Call and Haunted. So pretty much it's like level 5 or 6 or 1 tributes if it's able to, because there is some cards out there be like, hey, can I be special summon without this? It wants me to activate Rust recklessly right away. Okay, that's weird. Man, the tutorial is super weird. But yeah, no, it's a very fun game, and level 7 or higher is 2 tributes if it needs a requirement for some reason. Please that. There you go. Yay, we did it. What? A card that powerful totally wipes me out. Whoa, you stink at this game, Joey. You did fine, Joey. I just have better cards. My grandpa looks like a game shop, and I get all my best cards from him. Your own game shop? What you waiting for? Let's go. Okay, maybe I even get my grandpa to show us this super rare card he got. Little did he know that someone was listening in their conversation. Someone who was looking for a very rare card to add to his collection. And yeah, every time when you do your duel, you do gain some DP and some cards to your own deck, because it's a game you can play online and stuff like that too. And we have a lot of duels to go over too. So yeah, let's keep going. That afternoon, Yugi and his friends went to Grandpa's game shop. Yugi wanted to show his friends his grandpa's prized possession. Gramps, would you show my friends your awesome super rare card? Rare card? You mean my special one? Please. And I guess they missed the other line with Joey saying pretty please too. How could I refuse? You kids are in for a treat. I don't take this card out too often. Ready? Here it is. The Blue Eyes White Dragon. So rare, so powerful, I'd never let it leave my hands. Just gonna let you know, the card art is kind of wrong here. The one he showed was the Seto Kaiba structure deck one, because the Legend of Blue Eyes set had a different artwork. But I believe it's the Seto Kaiba one is the right one. It's the coolest one, I think, in my opinion. This card is priceless. There are only 4 of them in the world, which is kind of crazy that Blue Eyes White Dragon there's only 4, a non-effect vanilla monster. Suddenly, a classmate from school ran up into the shop. His name is Seto Kaiba, the young CEO of Kaiba Corp. He had found the card he was looking for. Name your price of that Blue Eyes. I can pay you anything you ask. Yeah, he had like a suitcase full of all these, like, I guess, rare and powerful monsters back in the day, which I guess you can kind of say it. Yeah, he was trading all that for Blue Eyes. I'm sure you could, but this card is worth more to me than you could ever offer. Shishin, you old fool. Kaiba stormed out of the grandpa's store. The team was disturbed by Kaiba's obsession with the Blue Eyes White Dragon. The next day, when Yugi came back to the store with his friends, he found out Grandpa was gone. When the phone rang, it was Kaiba on the other end, mocking Yugi that he kidnapped his grandfather, and took him to Kaiba Corp. Yugi and his friends rushed to Kaiba Corp and found Grandpa laying on the floor, defeated. Grandpa, are you okay? Yugi, I failed. I wanted to teach that boy Kaiba a lesson about the heart of the cards. I failed. Grandpa, how's the old man feeling, Kaiba, you sneeze. I think that's how I said it. What have you done to him? We had a duel, that's all, with each of us putting up our most valuable card as the prize. But I guess playing against a champion like myself was too much simulation for the old fool. Kaiba, you should be ashamed of yourself. Look at the sweet prize I won. Kaiba held up Grandpa's Blue Eyes White Dragon and ripped it in half. Grandpa's most treasured card. Blue Eyes White Dragon is a rare and powerful card, and this one will never be used against me. My Blue Eyes White Dragon, my treasure! Grandpa, hold on! How could you do such a thing? Yugi, take this. Huh? Grandpa? I built this deck, I put my soul in these cards, and I taught you everything I know. Yugi, take my cards and teach Kaiba respect for the heart of the cards. Okay, Grandpa, we'll do it. Are you ready to play, Runt? Playtime is over, Kaiba. And he turned to Yugi. Huh? Kaiba was taken aback by Yugi's sudden transformation. It seemed like he had become a different person, as if he was more confident and powerful than before. Kaiba, prepare yourself because it's time to duel. So this is the part where you can play your user deck or the story deck. But throughout the story compression of the story and the playthrough, we're going to do only story decks. And we lost. Here we go. Ooh. Okay, we got a powerful card of Grateful Charity, but ugh, and Snatch Steal is pretty good, but... Okay, so... we're gonna activate Heart of the Underdog. So let's discard this. Whenever you draw a normal monster like this, you get an additional draw. And, you know, when you have a bunch of normal monsters, you know what you're gonna try to draw into. Ooh. We're gonna discard this, and we're gonna discard this. I'm gonna set you, and in my turn. So yeah, now they have like more of an upgraded version of their decks. Oh no! Okay, there you go. Okay, we're good. I thought we were gonna have Blue Eyes already out, and I'll be very, very scared. Well, I'm not really that scared because, you know, I have this thing. But yeah, so they made sure to make it more monorized. You know what? Let's actually Snatch Steal his monster and tribute it off for Dark Magician, Yugi's ace monster. And some of the ace monsters have their own animation. Woo! No. Anyway, it's my turn. And it's Sangan. Huh. Yeah, like, when does Yugi have a Sangan? It's crazy, I'm not drawing any of the pieces to Exodia. So, and again, if you play the series, so Yugi's first duel, he has Exodia, and to get there faster, you have a Heart on the Underdog. He can't do anything, huh? And we can use Heart to another Sangan. Alright. I mean, I could use Monster Reborn, but I don't want to. Yeah, okay. Another negate attack. That's why I don't use it. Because I don't even know what Kaiba's story deck has. Could contain. Oh. Uh-oh. Ah! He has a Blue Eyes out now! Oh no, this is not good. Oh, there goes my Dark Magician. That's great. That's fun. Oh, look, we got Pot of Greed. What does Pot of Greed do, guys? It lets you draw 2 cards from the top of your deck. Just draw 2 cards. And we draw a piece of Exodia, though. Alright, I guess we'll just end my turn. Use Sangan's effect, and we're going to search the head Exodia. Because the head Exodia is an effect monster, so it gives me lesser chance to draw a normal monster. Or has a higher chance of me drawing a normal monster, because I think you have one of each piece. Ooh, we have Raigeki. We're going to actually keep the Blue Eyes on the field. I know that sounds stupidly crazy, but the reason I want to do that is because I can get another piece. I can search another piece. Plus, I can destroy more cards. And plus, Monster Reborn, I can just reborn the Blue Eyes. So we just get that one. Yes. Draw more cards. No. Alright, with this Raigeki. I want to win with Exodia. Because I think that's the only way you can... I think this is the only legitimately way to have an Exodia deck. I mean, there's a person you do face later that has Exodia, or has like 3 pieces of everything. This is a pain in the butt. So you gotta watch out for that. But... I want to try to win on my own terms. There's this card, another monster. Oh! Well, there goes like Exodia. Yeah, you know what? We can destroy 3 monsters. Oh, I have a Rue Kaiser too. That's funny. Yeah, it's the updated version of. Okay. So this is like the more updated and terrible version of Crush Card Virus because it didn't have the extra effect. It's like your opponent can destroy up to 3 monsters in the deck. It's not. Remember when Crush Card used to be the most broken? Like not the most broken. It was crazily strong. It went to 1 super fast. Because only one person actually hold it when they won this. I think it was Sun and Joan Champion, and that was the thing when Sun and Joe hosted duels. Wow, they didn't draw a single. Okay, I'm gonna summon this. Set that so you can keep those 6 cards. Because if you have more than 6, you guys just start discarding them. But there is a few cards actually that you can hold more than 6 cards in your hand. Oh no! Wait, what's my face on? Oh no. Oh no, you're gonna attack my monster! Oh no! I remember Sengen used to be very broken, but with the errata effect is so bad. And look, we got all 5 pieces. We won! Yay! You play only for power, Kaiba. That's why you lost. But if you put your heart in the game, there is nothing you can't do. The results of the duel were spread quickly, and a mysterious one-eyed man got news of Yugi's victory. It seems Kaiba Boy had been defeated in a duel. I must learn more about Yugi Moto. And here's the new thing that I like to do, called reverse duels. So reverse duel is pretty much you just switch over, you just play as Kaiba when you're facing Yugi, which is kind of cool. So during the time of this, we'll probably go through the whole series, the whole arc first. Then we're going to do another round of this of doing the opposite way, which is going to be pretty fun. Alright guys, I think that's going to be done it for episode 1. Next time on Yu-Gi-Oh! Link Evolution, we're going to continue on the Yugi's arc, or Yu-Gi-Oh's arc. Until next time. Later.